Well, Israelis head to the polls tomorrow, and with the race tightening, focus is now turning to a long-forgotten group of voters, Israel's Arab population. 20% of the electorate are Palestinians with Israeli citizenship, but Arab turnout in Israel's elections has been low due to widespread disenchantment and distrust. This time round, however, a recently established alliance of smaller Arab parties has sparked hope among the Arab Israeli community that now they have something to vote for. Gallagher Fenwick and Nidal Rafa sent this report.
For the first time in their history, Israel's Arab parties have formed a joint list, and they are dreaming of a new era, one in which a coalition government between right and left would put them at the head of the opposition in the Knesset, the Israeli parliament.
For the first time in our lives, we could be at the helm of the opposition. That's crucial. Every foreign dignitary who visits has to meet with the leader of the opposition. This means that we will openly address with them the issue of the black hole in Israeli democracy. In other words, racism against Arabs.
Many of those in attendance at this rally in a village in northern Israel say that the sight of this alliance between communists, nationalists, and members of the Islamic Party fills them with pride.
It's the first time that we see them standing together and speaking as one voice. May God give them strength.
We used to fight courteously among ourselves, but now this unity strengthens us. It doesn't erase our differences. On the contrary, it allows us to acknowledge them and use them.
The demands of this marginalized constituency are mainly economic, but also political.
Before anything else, we want our economic situation to improve. We want work. All the youths you see here are unemployed. And of course, we want an end to the occupation.
Arab citizens represent 20% of Israel's population. Several hundreds of thousands of them are old enough to vote, but their participation has declined in recent elections. However, the president of the largest Arab college in the country is convinced that turnout will be high this time around. He recently organized an event at the school that was centered on the elections.
I was astonished for the big representatives of all the students, about more than 1,000 students in one room.
Although some express skepticism, most of these first-time voters tell us they're looking forward to casting their ballots.
By participating in the elections and by having people who represent us at the Knesset, we can further the rights of Arabs.
The
fact that the Arab parties are united means that they will be stronger in the Knesset, and that's a great thing.
It's just talk, it's all for TV. It won't change anything. In the 90s we thought things would change with the left, but it didn't. This won't make any difference.
The potential is there, according to this analyst, for Israeli Arabs to no longer be simple bystanders, but to exert real influence on the country they live in.
We compare our situation also to the Jewish minority in the US. 2% of the Americans are Jewish Americans, but they, through AIPAC and through different ways, they are very powerful community. We, as the Palestinians in Israel, we are about 20% of the population. We are Palestinians. We are citizens of the state of Israel. We are voters here, and we can have impact on the political system in Israel.
In a recent poll conducted in the Arab sector, 60% of respondents said they want the joint list to be part of the ruling coalition. That would be another historic first for Arab parties in Israel.